A man in desperation, can't you help your situation?
Just on my body, I just
We
want.
are starting off the episode.
DJ
Who's
Tony.
the most dangerous battle rapper?
God! Do my She bustin' a move, and she touch me too. Okay, I'm in the mood. Fiji. I put the diamonds on 3D. Ooh. Big dog, nigga, you get the drop, better leave me. Till I better slide if you see me. I did not come and die here this evening. You will not be surprising me easily. Fiji. I put the diamonds on 3D.
Rufus, we are in the building. Yeah. Episode 38. This is?
Yeah.
We're in the building, man. Shout out to the battle rap community every single time. Rufus, we are here. Yeah.
Rufus.
Chris the Capo, I'm in the building. You know the vibes, man. The man them are here. We are here in the building.
Yeah. Fly Guy Rich is in the building. Yo.
Yeah. Grey hoodie, Steph. I'm in the building.
Beloved.
Don't love it.
Cool kid cheeks.
Hey,
Coolest.
coolest. Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
What is these niggas talking about? Yeah.
Headshot.
Yeah. Last but not least, the man behind the cam. Respect the shooter, Mr. Michael Mops. Yeah. Headshot. Yeah.
Before we start, guys,
Pow.
we got a special announcement, guys. We got a special announcement.
Oh,
in the building.
facts.
We got.
I'm forgetting, bro.
Obviously, tomorrow, Captain's birthday.
Oh shit!
Captain's birthday.
Yeah.
Yo!
Obviously, man, got a little cake in that with the bag. Yeah. Obviously, Cap's birthday tomorrow, so obviously got hail him up and that. You get me?
Oh,
You gon' get lit tonight, baby. You gon' get lit tonight.
Yeah, boy.
Hey!
Yeah,
Let's
fam.
get it.
How you mean,
Hey,
blood?
safe, man.
How you mean, blood?
Hey, Rufus, man.
How you mean?
Bang, bang.
That was right. You get me? So
How you mean, fam?
Oh, hey,
obviously, we got
big up
Captain's
yous lot,
birthday
man.
tomorrow,
Shit,
man.
nigga.
How you mean,
Hey,
blood?
what? Can I pop this with you, lot?
Yeah, pop that. That's yours, man.
Do your thing, bro.
You though.
Oh wait, by the way, before we go further, shout out to Yayo.
For real.
Facts.
He's here soon. We got yo. We're gonna be here real soon.
Damn, what? Yeah, do I pop
Yeah,
this
pop
now?
that
when you're ready, bro.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool, man. Firstly, how's everyone's week been before we go any further?
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
Right, obviously, lockdown again, so fucking hell.
Yeah.
We still outside though.
Oh, we working. We working.
We working. Legal reasons.
Yeah.
Legal reasons.
We working.
We're not just.
I was not here. This is a hologram.
Yeah.
I ain't really here. I ain't here.
We're not them, man.
Hey, pick up yous lot, man. Hey, Rufus! Yeah!
Headshot. Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, pick up yous lot every single time. Obviously, I can say my age. I don't mind. I'm turning 29.
39.
Hey, come on.
Them ages there.
20 grind, 29. You know the vibes.
Come on.
Hey,
Facts,
yeah,
man.
man. To the Rufus every single
Yeah,
time.
pop that to get me enjoy.
Oh shit.
Trying to be so careful with it as well.
Yeah, facts. Get me, you gotta pop that and get me.
And you gon' love it.
It's gonna be one of them episodes. It's gonna be
Yeah,
one of them
It's
episodes.
gonna be one of those.
6-shot cap is coming back then, yeah?
One of those.
Shit, nigga.
One of those.
I'm about to just put this hair still. Is there a tissue there? Yeah. Oh, say thank you, man.
One of those.
Yo, hey, pick up yous lot, man. That's sick, fam.
Bro, come on.
Hey, Rufus.
Come on, G.
You done
It's
know the
only
vibes.
right. It's only right.
We spun him, you know. You don't know what to say now.
Yeah, I know. I'm so humbled by that. Thank you so much. You know what it is? Because I'm just deep that I'm prepared for a shit birthday.
Nah, that's what I hear, bro.
I hear you.
As it is.
I hear lockdown.
I hear you.
Lockdown must.
You got,
It's your birthday.
yeah,
Get me.
bro. Some way, but anyhow you can. Just do it, bro. Let's go enjoy.
Trust
it.
me.
We're gonna enjoy it.
You gon' get lit
Find your
tonight.
social bubble.
Hey?
Man, just live in that social bubble for a little birthday. You know what I
Baby.
Before we do go any further, should we go straight into the politics?
Yeah.
The controversy of what's been
Always
happening.
Always.
Always.
Murda Mook, Tay Roc. happened last week, right?
Yes.
We were obviously here chilling, watching it, etc., etc.
Yeah.
We're a bit confused with everything right now. The Caffeine polls obviously had Tay Roc winning 2-1.
Indeed.
The culture, the majority of the culture had Mook.
Yep.
And now the it started. Let's get it started.
No, they did. Majority culture had
And
Mook
obviously the URL app, the majority of them had Mook winning as well, 3-0 by a wide margin as well. To be fair, do you feel like as if the culture is a big conspiracy against Murda Mook? That the community is just against Murda Mook.
Just mad because before, like you said that, like we actually thought that like the other way round, as like people like a lot of men like are against Rock in a sense because if you look at like his peers and the bloggers, like a lot of men are against Rock.
Yeah,
I
think the
see my
fans-
man say Mook because I guess obviously his hiatus from the battle rap for years. He don't come back. He comes back every now and then. He don't bring them in on his podcast and kind of thing. So I get why they're against him, and he's very smug in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like Mook's very reminds me of Surf in a way. Like they're very smug. It's like it's very me.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care
yeah,
about you lot. Like I don't give a fuck kind of thing. So I get why man might try and shun him in a sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what.
But then I think with interesting because when I even look at like all of the bloggers and a lot of them are really old heads.
Shit like that.
With
Shit
the
like
old
that.
heads,
Shit
a
like
lot
that.
of them
shit
have
like
the
that,
whole
shit like that.
Mook. I was there when Mook's.
Yeah, they
I
did.
was there
Shit
when-
like that. Shit
I
like
was there
that.
when
Shit
all
like
these
that.
old-
Shit like
so
that. Shit like
regardless of whether Mook's out or not, that's gonna be my OG. Like,
Yeah,
like
facts.
Math is a part of the older generation.
That era, yeah.
So he's always gonna have Mook, but then it's like it's been interesting that Tay Roc don't seem to have that same type of love. The only person that did give him love was Mook's father.
Vada, yeah.
Father. And, you know
Kenny
what I mean?
Lewis.
And then when that whole Vada situation happened, as corny as it may seem, all the bloggers were on Vada's neck, like, why are you doing that for? Don't do that. And it's kind of like, wait, you lot have been doing a smear campaign for Rock for a while.
Time.
For a while. So my man's now trying to say, I'm going to try and defend you. And you're like, nah, what's going on here? Well, it's a travesty. It's like, I don't know. For me, it looks crazy, innit? It looks crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Steph, Max.
I mean, for me, I am the old head, innit?
Shout out the OGs, man.
Because I was watching. I think I might be the same age as Mook. So I'm there like what
Shit like that. Shit like that.
It's just
shit
weird
like
where I
that,
look at
shit
it
like
from the
that,
point of
shit
view.
like that.
I want to see everybody elevate, and I feel like he's
Yeah.
made the same mistakes over and over again.
Of course.
So I'm not with those guys, but I understand when you're in the old man's club. Yeah, you all got to stand together like, but these new niggas,
But you know what?
Fuck these niggas.
You know, like,
Yeah. Fuck
But they're
these
saying
niggas.
that, but like us lot here are technically old heads because my first battle watching was Mook and them. It
like
wasn't Rock.
Jones and Gin and that, bro.
So for us, like I feel like we've seen both sides of the coin. So it ain't like with this our Rock sides. Like it's like
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
you've been
yeah.
there from Rex and Mook.
Yeah.
It's just what man like, innit?
Yeah, but we're from London.
Yeah, that too, you know.
Because we're from London,
Obviously Harlem.
we don't have the whole Harlem bias,
Yeah.
or the whole New York bias that some other people may have in it. So it's like when we see Tay Roc, we've also grown up seeing Tay Roc battle constantly.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
So we can't hate Tay Roc, and that's why a lot of the younger battle rappers were like, "You can't bet against Tay Roc."
Yeah,
Like Drugs was like,
Facts.
"Why are you gonna bet against Tay Roc?" That's why Holmesy was saying that. Like, it's
facts.
real talk, but at the same time, when you're speaking to the people that control the blogs, and those people have a sense of, I don't care, they do have a sense of biasness. They're gonna run with that kind of narrative, and that's not. And then this now comes like, I'm not trying to take away from the battle
Yeah.
because I still feel like anyone can have their opinion on who won. And if the general consensus is Mook, then the general consensus is Mook. But how a lot of people are trying to portray, especially how the app came, it's like by a landslide.
Yeah.
No. That battle didn't look like a landslide.
Yeah.
It wasn't a landslide. It wasn't a
That's
landslide.
been my main issue with it. as
It's
well.
not a
now,
landslide.
So now that the votes come through, because remember when the Caffeine votes came, it wasn't a landslide.
No, it
It
wasn't.
was 2-1.
Was it?
Yeah, facts.
So then how can it go from 2-1 to 3-0 clear? Like, for me, that's a bit strange.
And this is what confuses me more than anything, right? It's the fact that, all right, let's say we all watched the battle. We watched it because we was here watching it. And I'm looking at the polls, and I'm seeing the first round, Mook's won by like 1,000, right?
Yeah.
The second round, they gave it to
Rock.
by like a clear margin. Like, it was like maybe 1 to 2,000.
Yeah.
And then the third, clear landslide to Mook. I'm okay with that because that means the fans are watching it. So how come the day after there's these random polls and everyone's saying that Mook won by like 40%? And I'm like, where were you when you had to vote? Because you're gonna sit here and say the polls matter, and then when you don't like it, you want to make your own polls. Like, the poll is the poll. So if you want to vote, vote. Because I think they most probably put the battle on at a time when all these people would have been available to watch it. So what were you? Yeah, because what were you doing then?
But
What did you see afterwards? Were you swayed by public opinion, or do you have your own opinions? That's a fact.
But I don't even take nothing away from the battle because I actually personally did have Mook winning. But I think why it's happened like that, and I don't agree. It's no way is it a 3-0. But I think what happens is you get a lot of people with status within battle rap who say Mook wins, and you gotta understand, maybe not so much us because we've been watching battle rap for time, but there's a lot of fickle fans, bro. People will hear good say 3-0 and be like, fam, Mook beating 3-0 just because of what Good said. Or do you know what? Because now Jay Black's gone on champion and said he has Mook winning. People will see that and be like, oh shit, Mook did win, even though I had Rock. Like, people are like that. So I think that's what's kind of caused people to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna lean all the way to this side. But watching that battle again, I have only seen it once since the actual pay-per-view, but no way is it a 3-0, bro. No way.
What result counts?
What do you mean? Well, in regards to me and Fly's bet, obviously, I've got to be consistent in it. I don't agree with it, but the Caffeine poll said that.
I think
Rock
overall,
won, innit? So
unfortunately, I feel like battle rap is still opinion based. So me,
it always will
in
be.
general, fuck the polls. In general, for me personally, innit, it's always going to be opinion based.
Yeah,
Do you know what? Sorry, go on.
You need a deciding factor.
Oh yeah, in this case,
And I feel like I think in all battles you need a deciding factor. Whether you have a judge or not, it is opinion based.
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah.
But for you to say who won and who didn't, there needs to be a poll or a general consensus of this person has won. So this it has to. There has to be
now
something.
because the polls are bought now. Like for me, it's like
man's
been so many battles. Now suddenly polls are here, and that's like, oh, now you've won. It's like, I wish they brought it now because now it's like, okay, well the polls are here now. Yeah, let's go by the polls. It's like, well,
I personally feel.
But I agree with you saying.
I feel like Smack should remove the polls from his app because the point is you're supposed to vote on the night. Like, how do you feel about it on the night? However you feel, that's how you feel. And then later on, we can go back to the old school rules of, boy, we was bugging on that night. We didn't know what that meant. But when you've got two separate sets of polls, what stands the test?
it creates confusion, innit? It creates confusion,
because
bro.
also, when you look at, like, you see when you're looking at the caffeine polls, right? That's, you vote based on what you think. When you're looking at the URL polls, it's, bro, my man's already winning. Am I going to be the weirdo that looks different? No, I'm like,
Some people want to speak contrarians and to say like that's the correct one, isn't it? Thank you.
But you know what? It's funny though, because you know what, now that I think about it, in the comments, this is how debated the battle is. In the comments, you can see all the battle rappers, the verified man them that were talking mad shit about Mook's rounds, and on Caffeine they had Rock winning.
Yeah.
Now you have other battle rappers on the other polls saying Mook won, and now everyone's got Mook winning by a landslide. People don't have a mind of their own, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
That's what it is, bro. People don't have a mind of their own, bro.
say, you're right.
By the way, Durag's coming though, innit?
Don't get me wrong.
I
I like the debates. I just feel like right now we're making it more politics than battle. I want to argue with you over what bar was better, not what poll said who had the best bar.
I
That's a
agree,
fact.
and I think the issue is you have a lot of people when they say Mook won. Why? Because he just you know, he said, and it's like no, the way he swagged his way through. I need to know why. Do you get what I mean?
Continue rapping.
100%.
You better fucking rap.
Let me know how.
Let
Let me know why. Like, say because in his first round when he did this and that, so that means he got the first round. What about the first and second? Tell me how
exactly.
It's like that's a debate that I can have where I'm like, all right, cool. I see how you got Mook winning.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear because he just spoke to him, brother. When? What did he say?
Do you know what I feel like?
get what I mean?
Yeah,
right
facts.
now, I feel like battle rap's turned into rap. Where, back in the day, you used to say, like, this person had the best album, like, are these songs?
Yeah.
And then you go, but he didn't sell none. His sound scans ain't shit. Fuck the sound
I hate
scans.
that
Fuck the
sound scan
book.
era.
Let's just talk about how you feel about it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I agree, and I think I guess I think the anticipation of this battle as well has made people turn this into so much politics as well.
Yeah.
Because it is really the smack versus the URL era.
But they're saying
Yeah.
like, even though I am URL, bro, smack up two in a
They're
right
too
now.
old.
They're too
Smack
right.
up, too old.
Last time we go.
Smack
Well,
up
okay,
too
no,
old.
in the no, I know it's not.
No, it's
In
not.
the
It's
polls,
1-0. It's 1-0.
1-0 the polls.
It's 1-0.
Forget about the polls, but I know. I'm just saying.
No, but then again, it's like
The
okay,
consensus
which poll?
is 2-0,
But
but-
which poll
Yeah,
was?
yeah.
Again, with this one, it's like okay, you had the
Surf
caffeine
lost.
one. Yeah, the caffeine.
Some locks though. Clearly.
Surf lost that one, and then even the app, he lost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then amongst the culture, he lost. But with this one, it's like okay,
Yeah, it's
so
half
the
and yeah, it's proper half and half in
It was
yeah.
one. Culture.
Yeah, it's proper
another
half and half,
side,
innit? Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
app, another side as well.
So let's do 1-1 then.
I think the app is tapped. To be fair with you, I've seen
mad
some.
tapped.
I don't trust none of it.
I've seen some tapped results
It's
on
mad
there.
crazy.
I think the first result that I saw that was super tapped on there was that Charlie Clips beat K Shine.
It's on there.
On that app,
didn't-
he's beating K
I
Shine.
didn't see it on that. That's crazy.
I haven't checked. I
This
haven't
is
checked.
the issue, bro. Like, one thing is, I love a man that's biased, innit? I don't mind man being biased. I don't care
If
about
you're
that.
openly biased,
So
Yeah,
openly
yeah,
biased,
yeah.
be
Gun
biased.
time as
innit?
well.
Yeah, like, bruv, I do not care.
Great
Like,
with
if
Steph,
I'm,
innit?
if I'm debating with someone and I know that they're biased, I know that they're biased when I'm debating with them.
Yeah.
So
you
before
know when you know like, alright, there's no change in your opinion.
Yeah.
But we can argue over it.
But
But,
we can- yeah.
but we can have like a
it's
a proper debate because
Yes.
you're gonna be solid on what you got to say.
Yes.
Bruv,
Yeah.
exactly.
But when you
man, what we're
think
talking about.
That's a fact.
yeah, but when you think you're talking to someone who's open-minded and they're just not accepting anything you say,
yeah,
it's like
What you talking
Yeah,
What are you-
100%. But then that's the issue with this. A lot of these men are biased, blood.
Yeah.
and I've realized in New York, I've been watching battle rap for so long.
facts.
You know the New York bias is a different
Harlem.
type of
Harlem's
bias.
crazy. Harlem's
Yeah,
crazy.
Harlem's for
Harlem's
Harlem,
for
but then
Harlem.
New York
Support
in
New
general,
York.
they
Yeah,
support
yeah,
New
yeah,
York,
yeah,
bruv.
facts.
So then when these situations happen, bruv, Mook is going to have a more biased fan base that might not even be battle rap fan base, but they know Mook's name rings in ends like that. You get what I
yeah.
mean?
It's Mook.
Like, I'm not gonna bet against Mook.
facts.
You got Philly people that will never bet against
Bro,
Cassidy.
even on top of that, bro.
it's true, yeah, no, you're right.
Reed Dollars.
Reed Dollars.
You have people saying, "Nah, I got Cassidy beating goods." You've got Philly
Yeah,
people
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
yeah,
No, deep that. You've got Philly people saying Cassidy.
You're right.
Y'all doing the hardest shit in the world.
Can I ask you a question? Are we saying that it's mainly New York rappers saying that Mook won? Oh no, are we saying it's mainly New York saying that Mook won?
Do you know what? That's how
I'm just asking the question.
That's how it seems based on the bloggers.
Yeah, I hear you.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think like a lot of the bloggers are from New
yeah.
York,
Yeah.
and so because of that, they will have that whole biasness. Like I love Goods. He's one of my favorite rappers. He said he had DNA beating Lady Vixen.
Yeah, he's smoking.
I don't agree with that. But I know that that's biased. Do you get what I mean? I know
course.
Clips and DNA are his guys.
Yeah.
So I know that he's never gonna back. He said he also said he had Clips beating Geechee, which I don't agree with. So there's a bias that's always gonna be there, and he's the same one that
100%.
will say Mook beat Rock. Why? He's a lot
Yeah.
more detailed than that, so I'll give him that goods.
Yeah.
He was a lot more detailed.
in that one, I feel like
into
big
why-
opinion was his opinion.
into why he did that, but there's a biasness that comes with it, innit? And
Yeah,
I feel like
100%.
You always see that within these polls, so that's why like when you say the polls are tapped, bro,
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with you. Like,
And the thing is as well, Tay Roc can be his own worst enemy, innit? Like maybe he's calmed down a little bit now, but how much times have you seen Tay Roc online telling man to suck his dick and all that?
Sure,
bruv?
good sense.
And people hold on to that shit, you know. They'll be like, do you remember that time you said SMD?
I didn't lose. I didn't lose. That's what it is.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You ain't do shit.
That's true.
You.
Do you know what I will say though, right? Because as much as I'm gonna stick to my guns and say I still feel that was the worst battle on the card, right? I'm also gonna say I haven't watched it again, and I'm gonna watch it again, and I will admit, like I did say on the pod, that Mook did show up, but I don't like his style. So I can understand when everyone's saying that Rock lost because Rock did lose his soul.
I can see why he did.
He lost his soul in that face-off, and he didn't come the way how I expected him to come.
Yeah.
I just don't feel that Mook did enough to murder him.
Would this have been better if this was on the main stage?
Oh, it had to have a crowd. It had to.
For Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
For Rock, yeah.
Oh, you think so?
100%.
Do you think Mook would have been better?
Mook would have.
His content wouldn't have
I'll be
landed.
honest.
And-
I think
and
on the
landed
big stage, it would have looked like a landslide for Rock, because Mook's material actually got better to me as I watched it again the second time. I still don't think he won it clearly, but his material actually got better on the second watch. So in a building where manager's trying to catch something straight away, Roc is it's rocking it.
Especially when that second round, the crowd would have loved
The chain.
No,
chain comes out.
That's the third round.
Now chain comes out. It's over.
Third round, yeah.
You can make up the whole angle.
Shit, it's
but
true.
I pulled
Bring
the
that
chain
chain.
out.
It would have erupted, bro.
It's spot on.
I mean,
And spat on it.
Oh my, that would be crazy.
I mean, like we
would
were
have
Rex
saying,
would have been there as well if it was big stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
like we were saying earlier on, I feel like in order for Roc to have cleanly won that third round, is if he pulled that chain out,
Did more with it.
did more with it, and then when he said, and if Rex won that shit, tell him it's here, come and get it, and stamped on it.
They'd be like, because they're a your chain, psych, and they'll through it.
Right, the caffeine camera.
You want your chain?
That would have been crazy done now.
That'd be mad.
Rex would have been like,
Like, you know,
Shit like that,
all you have to
shit
do
like
is
that,
just something
shit like that,
more with
shit
it,
like
rather
that.
than just throw it on the floor. But if you threw it in the crowd, it would have been too John.
Yeah.
But like, if he had done something stupid, like put it, like ballsed it, and went, "Here, you can have this shit." Like, do you know how mad that would have been?
That'd be mad.
French chest.
Yeah,
Have that
Show
shit.
the foot. No.
you have to fight. Yeah. I'm not trying to fight, bro. You balls it around my chest.
Oh, no.
Yeah, now what? You wearing these nuts? You gonna be wearing these nuts?
no, I would fight him. I would fight him, and I'm on his side.
You know what?
Since we are talking Rex, fake angles is something we gotta deal with. We have to talk about this. Do we care about this audio coming out?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
What audio?
Supposedly there's the audio about the tranny.
I don't think
Is
the
it
audio is
having a
there.
conversation with the tranny?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Can I say something real?
Speak your shit, my guy.
The longest any of us hold a phone for is like 3.5 years.
A conversation.
No, the phone.
Okay, yeah.
So do you think you're gonna keep on transferring a conversation
Yeah,
of
to
me
somebody, to
talking
somebody,
back
to
or some random person for like 7 years? Even if this is real, even if
New sound effects.
I don't really see the point. Also, why is it only Dot Mob that have these things about?
It's Dan Bars. And
The allegations.
That's not mob.
No.
I know what you're saying. That K Shine in
Oh,
it.
yeah. I know what you're saying.
That K Shine in
Rex,
it.
K Shine,
Yeah.
and
Tay Roc.
Tay Roc.
Actually, because bro, wasn't it even shiny in some little tranny thing?
Hey,
I'm not mocking.
hey,
No. It's not mock.
And I'm not saying that it's
Smoke
true.
weed every day.
I'm just saying there's always
Because they're
an
messy though.
argument
They're all
about
messy though, bro.
That's true, it's mad. It's
But
mad.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. Miss Hustle comes across as one of the.
I know what
most-
happened.
Hustle
I clocked. What were we saying
seems
earlier?
so
We clocked. Obviously,
messy.
Rock and Hustle used to fuck.
Yeah.
Obviously
Well,
said it.
he pretty much
So
said it,
she's mad, basically. Yeah. So
But no, but
She
this is
mad.
not- But this is not the first time we've seen Miss Hustle come out and start airing people or start being
Fact.
This
messy.
is the
Yeah.
Don John thing she done.
Yeah, blood.
John, Nunu was all that beef and Nunu.
Yeah. Be honest,
So
yeah.
Did she get her ass whooped by Farafino?
She's one of those kind of mean girls where she comes through. I've got a story to tell, and then people are like, "Right, where's the proof?"
It's just bare mess, bro.
Do you know what as well,
Goes
right? This
quiet.
is gonna sound wild from
This is what we live for. I like this
so
stuff.
I hear Mook's story, yeah? Mook says Tay Roc was talking to a girl.
Yeah.
Because at the time he thought he was talking to a girl. Right?
I didn't even say allegedly.
No. He said, allegedly he was talking to this girl.
yeah.
Right?
You gotta cover us.
He's told the girl to come over to his house. Allegedly. Allegedly, the girl says, by the way, I used to be a man.
Correct.
How was he talking to a tranny? He was talking to a girl.
No, wait. So then allegedly, Rock says,
Fuck it, come over.
"Fuck it, come over."
Before I changed my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, that does sound mad.
No, that part sounds mad, yeah. But
Pause, nigga.
I don't care.
Basically, man said, I don't care in it.
care. I'm Wilson, I don't care.
but what I'm trying to say is,
Hey!
You can get my block. You can get my blocks.
Go
fam.
on, Bobs.
I don't care.
Trying to get niggas blocked out here, fam.
I don't believe it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not here for it. If that's what he did, right? But I need proof that when he found out that she wasn't what she said
he
she
said
was, that he said that.
Yeah, same,
because
same,
it's so
same,
easy.
same.
It's like, bro.
Gun titles, what up? No, sorry, bro.
Let's go.
No, but what I'm saying is, alright, so imagine Hustle
was the right
found
time to
out that one of her friends' tranny brethren was talking to Roc. Roc said, I don't want to fuck with you no more. It's been proven that they was talking because he was talking,
said it,
but nothing ever happened.
DMs as well.
What to stop her from going, yeah, and you got head from that nigga.
Yeah.
I need the proof that he actually tried to do something with the guy when he knew he was the guy.
I generally don't care about this audio, bro.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't care.
It's
I
all
don't
air.
care, yeah.
But the fact, when you look at America and you see some of the trannies, you don't know they're trannies.
Yeah.
It's very
Wasn't that Miss Star?
Star
what's her
Smiles?
yeah, the
What's
one that
her
with,
name?
what's his name, with Nelly or something like that.
name?
No,
The one that was with
Chingy or something like that. Yeah, Chingy.
Oh, I heard.
Sydney Star.
Yeah, I did.
Sydney Star.
Was it Chingy or
It was not-
Valentino?
I can't lie though.
Bobby
It's Combo's
Valentino.
girl way left still. Combo's girl way left.
You gotta say names and that, bro.
No, but what I'm saying
Wait,
is,
I got to see proof in it.
I'm saying some of these girl guys, you don't know they're girl guys until you
Girl
find
guys.
out that they're girl guys.
And the thing is, like, even Good, but Good said all he heard was the exact same story that everyone's heard. The girl said she spoke to Roc. Okay. But like, there's no
But you know what no, it's my bad,
Go on.
Yeah, my only thing is, I think that was Mook's whole point in it. I'm not here to try and prove that this happened or that happened, but the fact that we're still talking about it and whether Tay Roc has done something with a tranny or not, bruv, this is what Mook was trying to get at.
But
This
you
is what he
said
wanted.
Ask Fred. Now I need to know who Fred is.
Yeah.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
Everyone
This
takes
is what
his
Mook
friend,
wanted,
But
though.
we're talking about the fake angle, innit?
Yeah, but this is what Mook wanted. He's not like, oh, I put this in my round so I can prove it.
And the thing is-
he's like, you know, I'm gonna get everyone to speak about this
even
because
the tranny
we're
thing-
speaking about this now, and this is a week after, bro.
But then,
Still talking about it.
But how much fake angles did Mook have? Because even says something about he sent official picture of his bum or something.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
And the official's like, what? Like, that's not true.
No, I didn't.
Do you know what I mean?
And
Yeah,
he
it's
got
all
that
mad.
I'm sure he got that from his hustle.
Yeah,
Yeah, you go.
Rattled Tay Roc, though.
And official and Hustle had the talk on Twitter and
Twitter,
and
yeah,
Rana.
yeah.
But it rattled Tay Roc though.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
No, it would rattle you. If you was
Yeah,
saying some
you rattled him.
random lie, you'd be thinking, what the fuck?
I would, but
He's in a relationship.
Yeah,
This is
yes.
what that kind of is. Like, bruv, he has to go home and answer to that.
And that's going to be an angle on
His girl was there still.
It's
His
going
girl
to be
was
an
there.
angle on all of them cave niggas as well. So he's thinking it's not just me, it's everyone else, fam.
But this is what Mook wanted to do, bro.
I think
Yeah, no, Mook fully rattled him.
my
And well
issue,
done if
that's what he wanted.
My issue with everyone's gonna have angles which we don't agree, we don't believe, we don't know, all that stuff. And like my issue, I don't agree with fake angles. If I can point out, yeah, but that's not true, I'm not gonna give that person a point. But it happens a lot in battle rap where bare people been thinking Arsenal drives a bus. Arsenal don't drive a
And
bus.
DNA's mum is not disabled.
Yeah,
Wait,
like,
so Arsenal never drove a bus?
Nah.
You never
No.
bus driver?
he's never
No.
a bus driver.
I think he was, you know?
No.
I said he was.
No, he
I don't
said
think
it
he was, you know.
No, he said it. I remember in watching Ruin when he was recapping, and he was like, bruv, conceited, made up the idea that I used to drive a bus, and everyone ran with it.
Say,
He never did it. So it's
Fair
like
enough.
these angles or these things, they work, innit?
Yeah.
But at the same time, they lose its. For me, it loses its kind of punch when I believe that when I don't.
But do you know?
Do you know what? Wait, do you know what? In saying that, I guess fake angles work.
Of course it is.
Because I feel like how many years later have people used that bus driver against?
Yeah,
How many times have people said DNA's mum disabled?
yeah.
It's like nurse, all them kind of things like.
Was Rex never no? I think Rex
No, I think Rex actually was though. So. Yeah. Oh yeah, the angle.
People
innit?
love
Yeah.
angles.
But
It is.
for me personally, when I find out that isn't true, it takes a lot of twang to the punch.
Yeah, it takes a
I
lot.
hear you.
Yeah, like
Just
that's for
away.
me
Yeah,
personally.
facts. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then now when I do hear someone talk about DNA's mum that's not disabled, I'm like, but she's not disabled.
Yeah.
I like if it's funny though, I might react though.
Yeah, no, but if it's fun, but then that's different because
Like
when
what
a
Vixen did.
bar's good, a bar's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
regardless of whether it's true or not. If something's good, it's good. But
Yeah.
it takes away from some of the angle and it's not.
Of course,
good
yeah,
for me.
100%,
That's
bro.
me anyway, personally.
I feel like maybe a fake angle is more effective when nobody can verify if it's fake or not.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what's going on now.
Like right now, I feel like it's been verified that this isn't real because Ms. Hustle could have had money from this.
Yeah.
A while ago. Yeah. Whereas that bus driver thing or DNA's mum, I didn't know no better. Like when I looked at DNA, I thought maybe your mum is disabled. Oh. No, but no disrespect.
No, but based on what people have said, you would think it's true.
Bro, like you're a grown man with a missing tooth, you're not dressed fly, it's like maybe he's special. No, but I like DNA, bro.
That's like, bro.
This is early.
Shit like
Bro,
that.
we weren't talking about his clothes, fam. Blowing, bro.
I am, bro.
You don't just fly as well.
Man, like the windows.
Hey, I'm just saying.
What? What?
Bro, if you're just going on making sure your mum's good, I understand what's going on, innit?
That's true.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's true.
Like, everyone's going to say like I'm gunning him. No.
Yeah, no. But you saying that, I do understand it.
Right,
Yeah, but understand when it came out a bit strong,
Sounds
innit?
mad,
But then when you're saying hate still, but then when you're saying that my man, but that's real talk because if my man's battling,
Yeah.
and his mum's like not well,
Yeah.
and he's looking bummy, but he's looking after mum.
It makes
fair
perfect
enough,
sense,
innit?
bro.
Like, and I do.
An
hear
asthma
you.
pump costs
I do hear you,
$500, you know.
In America.
Yes.
Blood. Yeah, bruv.
Yo,
So-
get America's healthcare the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, the fuck out of here.
Mook's supposedly bringing out Briz.
Oh, but
I didn't believe it.
I just wanted to touch on it though. I think if you follow Mook's career, this is something he's always done, whether it's true or not.
Wasn't he the
Name
person
me
that
one
came out with
opponent.
Iron Solomon about the
does
one
it?
testicle?
Exactly, but do you know what's funny? Iron Solomon kind of confirmed it
What
on
testicle?
Maths Expert
What?
Opinion. But about Iron
Who
Solomon
gets Jay
having one
Mills?
testicle. But this is the thing, yeah. Mook does this all the time. If you think about it, yeah, maybe Jay Mills held his composure, but Mook's last few battles, everyone he's battled has been rattled. You know,
But mine is Verb.
every single battle. He didn't rattle Verb in the first round
Whoa, what did he rattle Ava? Bro?
What do you say about him?
when he was doing all that shit to his chest. Whether it,
Yeah, his thing is
whether
to
it
rattle
works for
you.
the rest of
You're
yeah.
right. You're so right. His thing is to
Iron
rattle you.
Solomon when he poured Skittles on him, bro.
Yeah.
Lux
What
when he
made me knock you out?
Bro, I don't even like speaking about the Lux battle, but the way Lux was going on in that battle, I've never seen Lux like that. Like reacting to Mook's bar saying, I'm like, bro, Lux is hurt,
That battle
bro.
never happened anyway, though.
I'll run with that all day.
Yeah, that
fam.
battle
That
never
won't
happened. That battle never happened.
Hologram thing.
Told Slaughter, never happened.
It has to happen.
The content was
Saying I don't, bro,
the content was in the cipher.
Let's not do that.
The battle never happened.
I don't even know how
It
happened.
never happened.
Killing shit.
That whole thing was a total slaughter.
What, in total slaughter?
Rex was a problem with Total Slaughter, you know.
Rex has been a problem.
Rex was a problem with Total
Yeah,
Slaughter.
My goal.
but then
My
Total
goal.
Slaughter worked
now.
for T-Rex. Yeah.
You know,
The reason why it worked for him is
Small
because,
room as well.
bruv, small room. All you have to do is make sure you have bars
All you
that
got
are
is
ready
rap.
for everyone.
Just rap.
And he's been doing that since
bro.
Oncasa days.
Him against Big T.
Yo, Rex was talking in Total
silence.
Slaughter.
Silence. You even know you're clapped.
Yeah.
You know what's worse? You know what's worse with that as well? Yeah, we can tell that Rex was using. It's more likely using recycled bars.
100%.
It doesn't
More
matter.
likely using recycled bars.
Because now my man's getting caught for using recycled one. Like my man was doing that there.
How dominant he was in Total Slaughter, and you look at it now and thinking he's only getting exposed.
Man
for
got
it.
Cortez to sit in.
Cortez got lit up though in that small.
He killed
I
him.
mean, that was the beginning of the end.
You know what?
for
thing?
him.
encore.
That was when everyone was like,
Yeah,
I don't know why
it's
this
good.
But I do actually think if Rex comes in 3 rounds, he could actually do a madness in his caffeine setting. You know,
Of
I
course he
genuinely,
could.
I think he could do something.
Of course he could.
No, but he'll do something
If he has
dirty.
3
bro.
of his first
My goal
rounds,
right there. But right now,
3 of his first rounds.
Just so.
I still my
do,
goal, but
man.
you gotta chill right now.
I do, man.
Do you know what? I
That's my
like.
guy.
Just a big up Miggity Mac Rex.
Wait.
I'm
I
I
like.
you, bro.
Big up Miggity Mac Rex.
Yeah, Miggity Mac Rex. But I realized, yeah. I realized the day he died.
Pips.
No.
Danny Myers.
Ah.
You died the same day as your nephew, nigga. Yikes!
K Shine. Very decent. You know, like some people like, you know, like people go, oh yeah, you died. You got put in a body bag.
Shine.
K Shine buried him.
You think?
He didn't like a shine.
What?
He didn't like a shine.
I want to agree.
I tell you why.
I don't think K-Shine
Because-
I can.
because his first round was actually good. It wasn't like it was a 3-0.
Mumps,
It wasn't a body.
Mumps, let me be honest with
It
you.
wasn't a body.
I'm zipping him up to the death, yeah.
Right.
The only thing people remember of that battle was T-Rex's first round.
Facts. It wasn't.
Even though K-Shine
Yeah, it wasn't a
clearly
good battle.
won.
No.
2-1.
Remember the whole handshake. Sack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
But the first round.
I
was
remember the
main
booze.
thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rex got booed
You know what, people?
for
But the
2
thing is,
rounds.
the reason why people don't like to give K-Shine that battle, yeah, Even though he blatantly won.
He won 200%.
People don't like to give him to him because they can see that Rex
held back.
it hurt him.
No, exactly.
K-Shine held back as well, bruv.
No, yeah, he held back. But what I'm trying to say to you is, you see, that was the first time I saw Rex with no fight in him.
Nah,
Clips.
Him and Clips was he was going back to back.
Clips, he was looking like Apollo Creed.
He looked like this.
He was looking like Apollo Creed against Ivan
Because
Drago.
his nephew just died.
I hear that, but still, he was
Like
looking
that,
like
no.
Apollo
See
Creed.
that? No. You see that?
He's got his finger in his
See
butt
that
and
kind of
lost his wedding
behavior?
ring.
I don't accept because you've got to respect someone who still came out to perform under those circumstances.
I'll always do that for that.
Even if his heart wasn't in it, he said, "Smack, I promised you I was going to do this. This happened, and he battled." So you can't take that away from someone.
Okay.
Like that is, he shouldn't have turned up.
After the Clips battle, what was the next battle we had?
Was T-Top before or after that?
He was
T-Top, he was wicked.
sick in T-top battle.
Yeah, he was
very
sick in
good. He was
T-top battle.
SM5. He was very good in that
He was
battle.
good in that battle.
But
I'm saying,
do you feel like Rex is dead now, though?
Rex is finished.
Never.
But do you feel like you'd have no faith in him doing well in this?
No, he'll do well.
Listen, I always want Rex to do well,
Yeah.
but that don't mean he's gonna do it. You see, like if Rex ever has a good performance, I'm gonna be happy. But
That's
the honest truth is, since he battled K-Shine, I've seen a different Rex. His interviews are
He won
A1.
the best.
Of course.
Yeah.
But what happens is
Face
he has
first.
like 6 bars. If those 6 bars don't work, I'm packing them back in the back of the act with that, look at that. And then I'm gonna finish the round.
There's one good round.
First round.
Every battle.
First round.
His first round against Bill was mad.
Yeah. He beat Bill Collector.
Bill, sir.
He beat Bill Collector.
Reed beat Bill.
Yeah,
Stuff.
He did not beat Bill Collector.
He beat Bill Collector.
He beat Bill Collector.
He beat Bill Collector.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Soon, also soon,
got hit in his
soon though. Arsenal got to talk about Bill. You know, he's not as good as man are saying. You know.
No.
what do you mean?
He was never good.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next
Content
topic.
very. I listen to his bars and I'm like, you are not saying
That's
anything.
it. Let's move on to the next topic, please. Please. No, I like small, but you know, I just want to get onto let's watch in time. Let's watch in time. You know.
Okay.
Let's give.
Come back, your boy.
Wait.
I'm a man in desperation. Can't you help the situation?